Hello again, and thanks for joining. Before we get started on this video, I need to fill up my Yeti with some water. I'll be right back. All right, Yeti is full, ready to go. Today I want to talk about how you can make yourself feel any way you want by simply making yourself feel that way. It sounds so simple that it almost seems too simple to be true. Yet every mood that you're in is created by your own emotions, your own thoughts, and your own willingness to feel like that. So if you can feel one way, you should be able to feel the other way. So that's what I want to talk about in this video. Also, I want to talk about how I was feeling pretty down yesterday and how I got myself out of it. And I think it's a good story, and because we're in the times that we're living in where it's uncertain how long this type of life of confinement will last, I thought it was a relevant topic to bring up because maybe you can relate to this. So let's get started. Yesterday I was trying to make this video for all of you who subscribed, and thank you so much. And if you haven't subscribed, maybe you will. And I would like you to, because it helps support the channel. And I was feeling like, all right, I need to make another video for you guys because I really am dedicated to wanting to lift you up, to help you improve your life, to evolve towards a better person. And I know skills that allow us to do that. However, I am a human and I have emotions, and sometimes my emotions get the better of me, like yesterday. So I started to make a video, and I thought I would just ramble on and talk about things that I thought would help. And yet I could feel that I wasn't quite hitting the mark. And when I rewatched the video, I felt like my tone wasn't there, my vibrancy wasn't there, and it just wasn't the type of message that I wanted to impart. And I realized, my mood is starting to get the better of me. And when that happens, I don't know about you, but I go inside, I get quiet, I retreat, and I want to be alone because it helps me get in touch and find out what's causing it. Where is the beginning of, where did it stem from? What caused me to go into this downward spiral? And of course, I miss the normalcy of life. So I'm sure many of you do too. I'm lucky. I don't I'm lucky, and my situation is really good. I have enough of everything I need. I love the company of my partner. I have a very comfortable home. And so, I really have nothing to be upset about that would bring me down. So with that being said, I was thinking, well, then why am I feeling down? Why am I allowing that to get the better of me? And it is because I was focusing on the things that I am lacking, like my normal job, doing the things and going to places that I normally would do. So, then once I realized that, I put on the brakes and I shifted what I wanted to focus on. I wanted to focus on the things that would make me feel better. So it's a matter of stopping where your mind is going and getting back on track to where you want to go. Where I was going wasn't feeling good at all. Where I was going was headed into a darker place, and it kind of grew, like what you put your attention upon grows. Well, I had my attention upon, I don't have the things that I like. I don't feel like, I want this to be over. So, stop it, because things are out of my control. I don't know when it will change. All I have is now. This is it, this present moment, and I want to feel good in this present moment. And I have no reason not to feel good. I have all my needs met, and I'm healthy. Well, that might be easier said than done for some of us. It takes practice. Your mind is your most underutilized and most powerful tool that you have. That's worth repeating. Your mind is your most underutilized and most powerful tool that you have. So it's like a muscle that you have to keep exercising. You have to keep training it. You have to work on it every day. And when you do, when you slip, you find that you'll be able to get yourself out of that downward slope and back up to the place where you really feel the best. And so that leads me to right now. I wanted to make you a video. And I wanted to uplift you because you might be feeling the same way that I've been, which is kind of like starting to get into that funk, and man, I am not a person that likes to dwell in those places. You can't be productive when you're in a funk. You affect the people around you when you're in a funk. And most importantly, it puts stress on your immune system so you can't fight off disease and viruses. Aha, tag word, virus. We want to be strong. So shifting your emotions is going to help you stay strong. It's going to help you uplift those around you, and it will help you create more work. Create better work. Well, many of you are not going to your job, and many of you don't have any work per se where you're earning an income, but there are other types of work that you can do, like finishing a book, or cleaning up the garden, or clearing out your garage, or things that you can do around the house that you could quote unquote call work. And this is something that's going to help you feel better. It's going to motivate you to do more and keep your engines revved, so to speak, so that you are keeping yourself in that state of feeling content with yourself, that you are doing things that are worthwhile, and that you are making your environment a better place, and you're moving your body, using your creative skills. There's a lot of positives when you start to get yourself out of the funk and create things that are going to help you feel better. With that being said, being active is important, yet also taking time to be still is just as important, because when you're still, you can start to program your mind on things that you really want to create. You need to envision it within your mind first before you can create it, because everything starts with a thought. Anything that has ever been created was first thought. So taking time that's quiet taking time to be quiet can be just as productive as being physically active. So I take time, and I love doing this. It's usually around 4 o'clock when things shift from daytime to nighttime that I like to unplug from the computer and find a nice spot outside, which is that way, by myself, and just tune in, and it helps me process what I've done all day and see what it is that I want to create for later. I don't put a time frame on it because I never know when the opportunity will arise for me to create what it is that I'm envisioning. So I don't put a time frame on it, but I do take that time to sit quietly, no phone, no electronics around me, and listen to myself. Start to see images in my mind. Start to create what it is that I want to have in my mind first. So you have these two types of activity which are very important to help uplift your spirit. Like I said before, it's being procreative, proactive, doing things around your home that are giving you a sense of satisfaction and accomplishment and worthwhileness, if that's a word, so that you can feel like you are evolving, so to speak. You're not at a standstill and withering and getting depressed about not doing anything. And it uplifts your mind if you think, okay, what could the next thing be? Or what can the next book be that I want to read? As opposed to always watching television, which can be wonderful, but it can also be monotonous. And this is really a wonderful time to figure out who you are, what you want to do, what's important to you, what direction you want to go in. So that's an important section, to keep yourself uplifted, and also to take the time to be still and to listen to yourself, to start to envision in your mind what it is that you want to create. Listen to your feelings and emotions and see if what you are doing is matching with what you are envisioning for yourself. So leave a comment if you have a question about this, because it's a huge topic and not enough people realize that the power of their mind is unlimited. And if you tap into it, you can uplift yourself, change your world for the better, motivate others. The list is endless. So leave a comment if you have a question and we can go over it, or I can talk about it again and answer it in another video, which I would love to do because I love talking about these things. It's so unlimited, it's so creative, it's so empowering. So thank you for watching, and I hope you subscribe because it helps to create more videos and to support my channel. So remember, I love you and God bless you.